Hey everyone, and welcome back. I'm currently on Randall Street, Randall Lane, and this here is the site of the old R.C Henderson hat factory that burnt down in 2023. Now construction will hopefully start at some point soon for the construction of the Henderson Hat Hotel, which will be sort of a replica, or modern replica, I guess you could say, of the old Henderson Hat Factory. Project name here. So basically, nothing has happened since the last update. However, I have gotten a good few of you asking me what's happening with it, and those questions seem to be increasing, which is fair enough. So I thought I'd just do this video. So I'm literally doing a video taking me a number of minutes to tell you that there's no update. But then again, it's all part of the thing. I'll put this in the playlist with the rest of the R.C Henderson videos. It still tells the story, you know, that it is still, well, the site's still laying idle. Actually, there might be a little bit of an update. They've got supports up here for the walls that have kept, or are keeping, some of the brickwork for the building, and they're going to incorporate it into the new Henderson Hat Hotel. So the Henderson Hat Factory, or the R.C Henderson Hat Factory, was a 100-year-old building that was burnt down by dickhead teenagers back in 2023. It was a fierce fire. It smashed windows of the office building across there, this one. Smashed windows, melted a lot of things inside. It was absolutely fierce as anything. Also did some damage to the building next door, and also did a little bit of damage to the apartments here. Everyone was evacuated and whatnot. It was a pretty fierce fire. It was not too long after I got back from Los Angeles in 2023, actually. Barely a few days after, I think. Sorry, it really does seem useless making a video to tell you that there's almost nothing to update, except this. So that's pretty cool. Well, not pretty cool, but good that there's something to report on. But as I said before, it's all part of the story. Be able to see in the playlist, you know, that it is still sitting here almost as is, or as was, from a good few months ago when I did the last update. With the fire, because as you can imagine, the building went right back to here. It was a tall enough building. It was a good few stories. It pretty much matched the height of this building here. Actually did some damage to the roof work of the new Central Station Walk, or Central Walk, new Chalmers Street, Randall Lane entrance here. And something also interesting, which I'll show you in just a moment, is this entrance here of Central Station has only been open just a couple of times, and it's been closed since. It'll probably remain closed until something is built here. But there's a plaque here acknowledging the bravery of Sydney Trains Rail Fire and Emergency Service in fighting a major fire at this location to protect Central Railway Station on the 25th of May 2023. So there's the date. Specially trained to respond to railway incidents, or rail incidents and emergencies, keeping passengers, our people and the railway safe since 1895. And there's a photo there of one of the brave firefighters fighting the fire, and there's the Henderson Hat Factory just here. There you can tell how close it was, and that's looking through this archway out to this point here. Now, I thought the building was only going to be partially demolished, but they obviously flattened the whole thing, and when they were demolishing it, when they were almost finished, I noticed over here there's actually some left over. Actually, you know what? Let's go for a walk around. I'll take you for a walk instead of zooming in all the time. they'd sort of cut blocks of bricks or segments of bricks, and they carted some away. Whether this is to use for the reconstruction of the building, or if it's to sort of study the brickwork so they can create or copy, I guess, mimic the same kind of brickwork that was used in the Henderson hat factory for this new building. Sorry if I'm running around like a headless chook. It is nearly 40 degrees today, and I'm in direct sunlight here. So, alright, so you've got segments of brickwork here like this, but the bits that they carted away were a lot more square than this. These just look damaged. But yeah. But anyway, that's all. Just thought I would touch base. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, share the video, all that stuff. I'll catch you soon. Bye.